Hey guys, other boy reactions here. Alright, so we are getting back into the Vampire Diaries. These are the last two episodes of season 1. Last time we got to learn more about the brothers' history and, you know, more of their backstory was revealed. We learned how they became vampires, which was very interesting. Catherine had secretly been feeding Stefan, at least, her blood for like weeks or months. She was compelling Stefan to do that, but Damon didn't need any compelling. He did it willingly, which is also twisted and scary. This episode is called Isobel. So, and we ended the last episode with Isobel coming back to Mystic Falls and, you know, surprising Rick. You know that's gonna end badly. Because, she's a vampire now. She's probably cold as fuck. Inside and out. I wonder what she wants from him, though. Is she still working with Uncle John? I still don't know what Uncle John wants. He just killed Pearl. Oh, that's right. He killed Pearl and Harper. Fucking asshole. So maybe that means Anna is gonna want revenge. Or most definitely she's gonna want revenge. Hopefully it doesn't get her killed. Damon said, you know, his actions, like he's responsible for his own actions and the things that he does. You know, Stefan's not responsible for the things that Damon does. And I was like, yes, finally. Because all this time Damon had been blaming Stefan for everything, basically, taking no responsibility for his own actions. Almost like he was blaming Stefan for every time that he killed someone. Oh, like, well, I did this to get back at you. Well, you know what? No one is forcing you to kill people. Now, he hasn't killed someone in a while, except for that woman whose house he had to get into. But that was an emergency, but I still don't like that he did it. But other than her, he hasn't killed, you know, out of revenge. And he says he hasn't killed anyone to feed either. He's been, you know, drinking from the hospital, you know, hospital blood packets. So that's good. So, you know, they're trying to change him because they're gearing up for, you know, a love triangle between he, Elena, and Stefan, so, which I do not approve of. I know everyone's excited about that. They want to see Delena, but I am not looking forward to that. But other than that, I have no idea what's coming, so I guess we'll just hop right into it. Alright, this is The Vampire Diaries, Season 1, Episode 21, Isobel.
How could I not search for you?
Because I wasn't lost, Rick.
Oh my god. You sure about that?
I understand that you know my daughter, Elena. I want you to arrange for a meeting with us.
Wow, that's all you have to fucking say.
You want me to deliver a message?
Yeah.
You have a lot of fucking nerve. Yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You selfish bitch.
Yes! Fuck you.
You better tell Elena that I want to meet, or I'm gonna start killing the citizens of this town one by one.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna start with your history students.
Everyone is fighting. Matt and Tyler hate each other. You and Elena are on the outs. I don't like it.
Isabel's here? In town?
We're in a partnership together because we share a mutual goal.
What is your
Don't
goal?
ever confuse that for an acceptance of your lifestyle.
My lifestyle?
Yeah, you're evil.
So, I assume that you still don't have the invention.
I'll get it. I said I would.
I really don't think that your plan is working, John.
Well, you being here isn't going to help anything.
Oh, fuck.
You failed, John. I'm gonna take it from here.
You don't have to see her if you don't want to.
I don't really have a choice.
She's threatening to go on a killing spree.
Oh.
He doesn't care.
I take it that's
No.
not okay with you guys?
Jesus.
I want to do it. I want to meet her. You've met Catherine? She found me after I turned. Genetic curiosity, I suppose. She would be fascinated by you.
Oh my God.
Is that how you can walk in the day? Catherine helped me obtain it. Who's my father? Not important. He was a teenage waste of space. Human life means that little to you?
Yeah.
Means nothing to me.
Oh my God. You're
It's
evil.
just part of being what I am.
Oh.
Why, Stefan? Why didn't you go for Damon? Or do you enjoy them both? Like Catherine did?
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
You could turn it off. Like a button you can press. I mean, Stefan's different. You could turn it off, wouldn't you?
You haven't.
Of course I have, Rick. That's why I'm so fun to be around.
Oh.
Jonathan Gilbert's invention. I don't have it. I know that. But Damon does. And you're gonna get it for me.
Damn. Oh, fuck.
Did you bring the device?
Whatever. He's older than her.
I don't want anything with it. I'm just doing what I'm told. You know,
Catherine?
Damon, we're on the same side.
Oh, yeah? What side is that?
Catherine's.
Oh, fuck.
Now that I have your attention, listen up. You do not come into my town threatening people I care about. Going after Elena? Bad move. Catherine wants something from me. You tell that little bitch to come get it herself.
Good.
You're my friend, Elena. If you need me, I'm here for you. I met my birth mother. Oh. Was it?
That's all you have to say?
Are you okay? According to Emily, Jonathan Gilbert never actually succeeded in inventing anything. Emily secretly spelled them all with magic. This is a weapon. Against vampires.
Against vampire.
Are you lying to me right now?
Why'd you say that?
Because
Read
that's
your
what you
fucking
do,
diary.
Elena. You lie. You lie about everything. I know what Anna is. And I know that you know. So tell me,
Oh my
do you
God.
have any idea where she is?
Oh my God.
No. See that man over there, standing next to Matt by the float? His name's Frank. He's very handsome. And he's also quite handy. And he noticed that the axle was kind of rusted, which is very dangerous. So all you have to do is apply a little bit of pressure and...
No!
Hey, pick this trailer! Come on, guys, lift it up your hands!
Oh my God.
I told you Damon's not gonna give it to me.
And I think that you underestimate how much Damon cares about you.
It's me, John. You can't hurt a kid.
I'll kill him to prove you wrong.
Really? Are you that far gone?
John!
Fuck. Fuck. Oh.
Let's try.
Oh my God. Oh
We'll
fuck.
see how you do without this.
Fuck.
I can remove the original spell. John and Isobel will never know.
No, I'll get Jeremy my own way.
Really? How are you gonna do that? Because Isobel is a vampire, and Jeremy could be dead the second you walk in the door.
I don't trust you. I tried to kill you.
Right. You can't trust me.
But you can trust me.
Jeremy, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Uncle John hit his head.
You were never gonna hurt him.
No, I was gonna kill him. Don't look for any redeeming qualities in me. I don't have any.
But you took a risk with Damon. How did you know that he was gonna give it to me?
Because he's in love with you.
Right. Like, so blind. Ah! His face. Awkward.
Thank you.
For what?
For being such a monumental disappointment.
Oh yes.
It keeps the memory of my real mother perfectly intact.
That's That's right.
Goodbye, Elena.
Bye, bitch.
As long as you have a salvatore on each arm, you're doomed.
Oh, she's fucking right, though.
Catherine was smart.
Oh.
She got out.
Oh my gosh, she's so right.
You read my journal?
And same with the speech about invasion of privacy, because I read a section about Damon erasing my memory
Right.
about what happened to Vicky.
Yeah.
Please, you don't
You
understand.
can't say anything about that.
The night that Vicky died, it was like Mom and Dad died all over again.
That's not your
It was all
decision
over your face.
to take it. So what?
And it hurts so much to see you like that. I just wanted to take
That's
away
not
your
your
pain. I'm
decision.
so sorry.
Just get out.
That's not your decision.
No, Jeremy. that's
Elena? Just get out.
I'm leaving.
Okay, bye.
I just thought I'd say goodbye. I was a different person back then.
Right. And that person is gone. The woman I married, the woman I love, she's gone.
No!
You expect me to believe that?
I wanted this. I needed this. And I'm gonna regret it forever.
Fuck.
This was my mistake,
Oh my god.
not yours. You are not gonna remember this.
No.
I loved you.
Oh my god.
I did. And when I think about what I gave up, it hurts. But now, your heart's free of me.
Oh my god.
It's easier this way. Goodbye, Rick.
my mother. She's dead.
What? It's okay.
History will not be repeating itself, where Elena's concerned.
We will not be
You understand what I'm
sharing
saying?
her.
Sure. As her friend, I wasn't looking forward to telling her the truth anyway, so I'll let you do it.
What truth?
What truth?
About John? Busy, I know you guys don't like to keep secrets from each other.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
He's our
Am I
fucking
the only
father.
one around here who has the ability to put two and two together?
He's our fucking
Isobel.
father.
Hello?
So you think that John is Elena's father?
I knew it.
Catherine wants all of those tomb vampires dead.
Why?
And I want to add 2 more to that list.
Why?
Let me guess.
Salvatore
Stefan
brother.
and Damon. I don't want this life for her.
That was always part of the plan. Consider them gone.
She's our daughter,
Oh,
John.
I fucking knew it.
We owe that to her.
I couldn't do what she wanted me to do. It wasn't right. Grams would have never done it, so I couldn't either.
Fuck.
But when Elena finds out,
She's gonna hate you.
she's never gonna forgive me.
What I find interesting about this show is that, you know, these vampires keep claiming that, like, oh, it's easier to turn off your emotions, to shut off your emotions and not feel anything. But they're just lying to themselves because, yeah, maybe in the moment when you're in extreme pain, it's easier to shut off your emotions and not feel anything. But you can't go your whole life that way. Even a vampire can't, because they get bored, because you're just numbing yourself to everything in order to experience pleasure. Because, like, you know, like when they have sex or when they party, like you're feeling something. You can't shut off all emotions. So, and if you know, unless they have the ability to only, you know, allow one emotion through at a time, like if maybe they can shut off all the emotions except for pleasure, but you can't, because all our emotions are connected. So that is why even like if you experience pleasure, that's gonna trigger other emotions. It's because it's gonna trigger memories, and that's gonna bring up other emotions. So I mean, that's why Damon can never truly shut off all his emotions. Maybe he could if Elena wasn't around, but because Elena is around, she looks exactly like Catherine. So as soon as he sees her, all the memories of Catherine comes back, and that triggers emotions. So they can't fully turn off their emotions. in order for it to be easier for him to not be reminded of Catherine, he could just shut off all his emotions and feel nothing for Elena, but he doesn't. He feels deeply for Elena. I mean, I guess someone could argue that he's choosing to feel something, but I don't think so. I think love is so strong that you cannot fully ever shut it out. And the same goes for Isobel. Even though she claims that she's shutting off all her emotions, there's no humanity left, the woman that she was is gone, she still came back to say goodbye to Rick. That is a human thing to do. Like, if you were totally devoid of emotion, she wouldn't give a fuck about him. She wouldn't have said anything. She would have just left again like she did the first time. So, I don't believe them when they say that they can shut off every single emotion. You can't. That's the parlor trick. I mean, Damon was telling fucking Bonnie, oh, neat parlor trick with the book. No, your fucking parlor trick is, you know, deluding yourselves, all you vampires, deluding yourselves, thinking that you can get rid of every ounce of emotion, every ounce of love that you've ever felt for someone. You can't. Not completely. Why would Isobel take the time to tell Rick, even though she erased his memory again and made him forget everything she was about to say, but she still took the time to tell him that she loved him at one point, and that she regrets becoming a vampire. A part of her does, at least. She wouldn't have said any of that to him if she didn't still care for him. There's a tiny piece, a tiny grain of herself that still remains, because you can't completely get rid of your humanity, even if you're a vampire. I think that's very interesting. I think that shows just how strong love is. I mean, it sounds corny, but no, like, it's kind of beautiful how, like, love is like the strongest, it's energy. It's the strongest energy in our world, in our universe. And even, you know, these creatures that are considered evil, even they can't resist it. And they get attached to people and to their memories, and I find that so fascinating. At the end there, by Isobel saying, I don't want this life for her, I don't want this life for our daughter. That is love. That is fucking love. That's affection. You can't, if you could shut off all your emotions, you wouldn't give a shit. And she does give a shit. She just gives less of a shit than she did before because she's not human anymore. But there's still a part of her in there. I love how Isobel just, you know, blurted out that Damon's in love with Elena, and it's, you know, as clear as day to her. And Elena was like, and Damon gave the same face, like, oh my gosh, she outed me. And then Stefan, it's like history is repeating itself, and it's going to. You already made history repeat itself by getting involved with Elena, Stefan. So, I mean, you know, you can tell your brother to not, you know, try and get involved with her, but I mean, ultimately it's up to Elena. And right now, Elena, I don't think Elena, you know, she will grow fond of Damon, but for her to love him is going to take a long time. And Stefan's going to have to do something, like, horrific for her to not want to be with him. He's going to have to lie to her, or something, or hurt a loved one. But I hate that, like, Damon is, like, sticking around still, you know, like, why are you there? You just heard that Catherine, you know, is still around, she's still alive, and she's getting Isobel and other people to do her dirty work. So go and find Catherine. Like, stop bothering with Elena, and Stefan. Like, get out. It's kind of sad for Elena that, you know, she finally meets her birth mother, and, you know, she turns out to be an evil bitch, and, you know, so cold, and hurting her friends. Like, she got Matt hurt. It seems like vampires, they can shut off their emotions when it comes to people that they don't care about anyway, like strangers, and like they have no problem killing strangers, hurting strangers. But when it comes to someone that they know, it's like there are some bonds that are just so strong you can't resist it, you know? Isobel and Rick. The bond between a mother and a child. You know, Isobel and Elena. Like, she doesn't know her, but she knows that she's her daughter. There's a part of her that wants to protect her. She said she doesn't want this life for her. She's still in contact with John. She didn't have to do that. She could have just killed John if she wanted to. She doesn't really need him for anything. She could have done all of this herself. And she basically did in this episode. I mean, she really didn't need John for anything. I feel like he's only there so that they could reveal that he's her father. I still don't see John as evil yet. I like how, you know, he said, I don't approve of your vampire lifestyle. Like, he doesn't approve of hurting people, of vampires hurting people and manipulating them. And so I like that about him. He just, I don't see him as bad. I mean, he's doing what he thinks is right. He thinks vampires are evil, and why wouldn't he? Look at what his ex-girlfriend has become. Look at what, he knows about the vampires who are in the tomb, and he knows, all he knows is that vampires eat people. I mean, what is he supposed to think? He doesn't know Stefan, or Anna. I mean, he did kill Pearl and Harper, but I mean, I hate that he did that, but it's almost like it's very hard to blame a human for hating a vampire. When most vampires because most vampires are not like Stefan or Anna or Pearl. Like, they are exceptions. Most shut off all their emotions and don't care who they hurt and who they kill. And most vampires are not drinking from, the hospital. Like, they're just not. Like, Isobel certainly isn't. Most of the vampires are manipulating people. And, so it's like, they're trying to paint him like he's, well, they're not. I mean, at first they were trying to paint him like he was a bad guy, Uncle John, but so far I don't see him as bad. He's, very gray, but I can see his point. I can see why he's afraid of them, why he wants to get rid of them. It's just very interesting. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I haven't seen enough to dislike him completely, Bonnie, lying to her friends, or whatever, Elena, she doesn't care about the vampires. I had a feeling she did that. It was just too easy. She just did some, levitation trick. That was another parlor trick. I wonder why Catherine wants to kill the vampires in the tomb. I don't understand that. Those were her friends. I really want to know why. Like, why? And what has she been waiting for all this time? Yeah, I guess she had to wait for Bonnie, basically. She had to wait for Emily's, latest descendant to come into her power, and that awakened Emily's spirit, and she possessed her and opened, so she had to wait for all of that. Fuck. And the comet, right? I think the comet had something to do with it. So, yeah, like Catherine had to wait a long time for this. I wonder what she's been doing. Very interesting episode. Can't wait for the last one. I am going to watch it very soon, so stay tuned. And yeah, I enjoyed this episode. If you did too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.
I can't tell you that